Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we're discussing one of my absolute favorite topics, which is the 12-week year, but we're going to be going into more details to actually make it work for you, the reflective process, so that you can see the changes in your life and how your goals are having a positive impact. So if you're looking to supercharge your productivity and achieve your goals in a simpler, more streamlined way, then you are in the right place. We are specifically focusing on the reflection piece via weekly reviews and accountability. But before I get into those details, for those of you who may be new to the concept, the 12-week year is a goal setting and productivity system that condenses a year's worth of goals into 12 weeks. So in theory, you can get more done in 12 weeks than you would be able to get done in 12 months, which is a full year. It's all about being able to achieve more in less time. And I've actually gone further and simplified the 12-week year process into a very easy tracking system. And I've detailed my approach to simple goal setting so that you can set and achieve goals that are simple, attainable, and still very impactful for your life. I have made a ton of videos about the 12-week year, including sharing my personal experience, so you can check out all of my videos on the 12-week year, the simplified edition created by me. I'll link it up here as a card, so go over to that playlist and check them out, then come back to this video to talk about the reflection piece. Okay, so let's get into the power of weekly reviews and why that's so beneficial and helpful for you to be successful with your simplified 12-week year. The weekly review is a process where you assess your progress, make adjustments, and also set yourself up for success for the following week. It's basically like a mini check-in for yourself, and the trackers that I have created actually have a super simple tracking system where you either add a plus or a minus sign. The plus sign obviously represents that you work toward that goal that week. The minus sign means that you did not work toward that goal that week, and you have the option of adding a little note with some details as to what went well, what didn't work so well, and some reminders that you want to keep in mind for the upcoming week. So now let's dive into how you can actually set up your weekly review in order for it to work for you. This is something that you're going to want to schedule time for every single week. Put it on your calendar and make it a non-negotiable. So you should definitely choose a day and a time where you're able to focus without a lot of distractions and really get into your review. Use this as a reflective moment and help you progress to actually reaching your goals the upcoming week. Sundays are personally my day of choice because they tend to be more relaxed, and that's when I'm doing my Sunday reset anyway. So I'm already like getting the house ready, doing laundry, meal prepping, laying out my clothes, and so it just makes sense to go ahead and embed my 12-week year reflection time into Sundays. Other people like to do it Mondays, maybe they prefer midweek or end of the week. You've got to figure out a time that works for you that you can actually stick with, because you don't want to skip this reflection piece. It's so important to actually tracking what is going on so that you can see how quickly or not so quickly you are progressing toward your goal. Now, during the reflection time, you're going to want to focus on the 4 P's: plan, perform, process, and prepare. So first up, we have plan. What does that include? So if you're thinking about your goals for the 12-week year, you actually need to break down what you are going to be doing to work toward those goals into actionable steps. So plan out these specific tasks that you're going to do that are going to help you make progress, plan when they're going to be done, add them to your calendar, add them to your to-do list so they will stay a priority. Next up is perform. Take a look at your previous week, reflect on what went well, and also on what could have gone better. And then take a note of your achievements and also your areas for improvement. This is going to enhance your performance in the weeks to come so that you know exactly what you need to be doing and what you need to be avoiding in order to be successful in attaining your goals for your simplified 12-week year. Next up, we've got process. This is where you're going to clean up your task list, declutter, and prioritize for the week ahead. It is crucial for you to remove any unnecessary tasks or any distractions that may have crept in throughout the week. Look over your schedule, see what's occupying a lot of your time, and also see what adjustments that you can make in order to make more time to be able to focus on reaching your goals. And lastly, prepare. Set yourself up for success by actually creating a detailed plan that you are able to follow for the upcoming week. Identify your top priorities and exactly how you are going to tackle them. I love using a calendar, so I will literally go in, plug in the tasks that I'm going to complete, when I'm going to complete it, and any specific notes that I need, resources that are going to be helpful for me as I work through completing that task and completing that goal. It does not have to be an extremely difficult or challenging process. It is very possible and it is very manageable as long as you're following the outline and the 4 Ps. So let's say you do all these things, you got yourself set up, and you're like, I'm still a little bit worried. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually enjoy this kind of reflective piece during my 12-week year. Well, first, you have to adjust to a positive and a growth mindset. And then second, you can have accountability partners. Share your goals and your progress with someone who you trust, and you can even schedule weekly check-ins with them to see how things are going. It is nice if they're also on a 12-week year journey or on some type of goal-setting journey, but even if they aren't, if this is a trustworthy, supportive person who can help hold you accountable and you can kind of like share your ideas and just get them out of your head and say them out loud with, definitely that person can serve as your accountability partner. I have actually done a simplified 12-week year challenge group in the past where people were able to kind of share their ideas, share any challenges that they were facing or resources that they found. So if that's something that you would be interested in me starting again, any type of community or group, I would definitely be willing to try that again next year in 2024. So just leave a comment below like, hey, I'd be interested in some type of accountability group or another challenge, and I'll go ahead and get that set up. Another thing that's really important if you do want to be successful throughout your 12-week year are the tools and the resources that you're utilizing. There are several things that can help you with your weekly reviews and your accountability throughout your simplified 12-week year. But I have made it extremely easy for you with my trackers. I love that they all have like a different theme or vibe going on, so there's something to match everyone's style and hopefully to help you stay motivated. They even have a dedicated reflection space that you can use every 3 weeks. So weeks 1 through 3, you go through, you track with your plus and minuses, and then on that 3rd week, you're gonna actually do a reflection, what went well, what didn't go well, what are some things you can change, and what are some additional resources that you can add. And then you'll repeat that process for week 6 and week 9, and then the final reflection after you complete week 12. They are very affordable and available on Etsy, so I'll make sure that I link those in the description box below as well, so you can grab your personal copy. Okay, so we have wrapped up our chat about the importance of weekly reviews and accountability throughout your simplified 12-week year. Remember, consistency is key. Do not give up on yourself. You set these goals, you started the 12-week year for a reason. Realize that there's a value and a purpose for you going on this journey and stick to it. If you stay consistent and if you stay accountable, you will see your goals and your dreams become a reality in just 12 short weeks. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.